All right, here we go. We are ready to get things started with the first matchup of the day. The newest member of Beard Nation, who has been fighting his way, fighting the good fight for the side of Beard Nation. Crimson Horizon is making his way to the ring here on Battle Zone. The CAW Universe. Very excited to see Crimson Horizon in action here today. Definitely an exciting competitor inside of the ropes. It's going to be interesting to see how he fares against Dominic Fury with the potential fight that could happen outside of the ring, as this is a no-holds-barred matchup, no disqualification. But he is going to have his plate full here today, as the blacklist spreads here today on Battle Zone. This is going to be an interesting matchup to get us started. Dominic Fury here, ready to face off. Beard Nation does battle with one of the newest members of the CAW Universe and the newly formed Blacklist. And here we go, we are getting started now. And right to work immediately, Dominic Fury. Sending Crimson Horizon hurling to the outside. And this, wow, now Crimson Horizon taking the fight out to the aisles. This is going to be interesting to say the least. Things could get really brutal, and he's going to drive that knee down onto the steel ramp. The gut-wrench suplex. Wow, they are going to do a lot of damage to each other on the outside of the ring here today. Oh, wow. Crimson Horizon going to work. Big combination. Chipping away. Big clothesline. Dominic Fury now trying to return some of that fight back to Crimson Horizon. Nice countered left hand by Crimson. A no-holds-barred matchup, and both of these competitors are taking advantage. Dominic Fury with a nice reverse elbow now to break the hold. Big back slam to the outside. Thought we were going to see the backbreaker, but Dominic Fury opting to slam down on the actual outside of the ring. No holds barred matchup, might as well take advantage, and Dominic Fury says so. Crimson Horizon is going to try and defend himself with those steel steps. And up go the steps. Dominic Fury gets nailed. Crimson Horizon pounding away on Dominic Fury with those steel steps. Dominic Fury recovers with a nice knee. Able to deflect most of that damage there on the last shot. Catches the knee and stops Crimson Horizon dead in his tracks. A right hand to the temple. Fury with an elbow now. Crimson Horizon gets nailed into the barricade. Face first into the barricade now. Oh, a wind-up shot, but the haymaker is stopped dead in its tracks. Dominic Fury reverses the suplex and a big clothesline. Crimson Horizon nails his head on the side of the steps. And it looks like things might get taken back inside of the ring. Oh, and this could be the 10-second ride! Can he lock it in for 10 seconds? Can he make Crimson Horizon submit? Doesn't get the full 10 seconds in there, but he's gonna go for the pin to see if he can finish it. 2. We've heard rumors that no one has lasted longer than 10 seconds when being caught in that hold. We've yet to see anybody reach that mark, but I'm sure if we do, it'll be lights out. Crimson with a whip into the corner. Reversed, but a knee by Crimson. Up to the second rope and a nice drop kick. Crimson with a running forearm to the corner now. And he's setting up for the Horizon Breaker. There it is! There it is! Crimson with the cover. 2. No, not enough to get the 3. Big right hand, a quick jab. Slam face first down onto the mat. Dominic Fury, wow! Dominic Fury lifting Crimson Horizon off his feet. Wow, and there's the 3 count. Dominic Fury spiking Crimson Horizon into the mat with that devastating finisher. Dominic Fury walking away with a big win this week here on Battle Zone. Dominic Fury walking away with a big victory today on Battle Zone. Up next, a competitor who has just talked about wanting to prove himself and It seems as though we will be having a little talk in the ring here in a moment. Get ready for the next matchup. The newly crowned hardcore champion may have bit off more than he can chew here this week on Battlezone. And here we are, ready for matchup number 2. And this man has certainly raised the eyebrows of a few individuals, not only by joining forces with Masuda and the Cobra Kai, falling under his teaching, but also other members of the CAW universe. Recently picking up that Breakout Hardcore Championship. A new look, a new perspective, a new champion in the Breakout Hardcore division, ready to face off. And I don't know what he was thinking, even coming out to the ring to talk to any members of the Blacklist. This is not a good idea. And I doubt they are here just to talk. I have a feeling all hell is gonna break loose as soon as the Blacklist gets here. Extreme, the Breakout Hardcore Champion, has arrived here on Battlezone. And apparently there is going to be some sort of discussion between these two groups here and now. We're not quite sure exactly what that means, but I am sure we will find out in a moment. I am not sure what Dan Diz and I White Boy V want to talk about with Cobra Kai after their split of only just a week's time, deciding that they can form a much better group, and maybe there's still an alliance there, who knows? I guess we will find out as soon as they enter the ring. We're not quite sure what to expect. All right, let's see what's being said here in the ring, and this is turning into a fight. Nothing, absolutely nothing being said immediately, turning into a fight between Cobra Kai and the Blacklist. Of course, as many of you know, the Blacklist, Dan Diz, and currently I White Boy V were in Cobra Kai, but they split after just a week, realizing that the direction of the group was not one they were looking to go in, and they could start their own, apparently. And it looks like the new hardcore champion has gotten way in over his head. All as we have heard for weeks and weeks is how he is ready to take on anybody, and this is not good. I thought it could have been a possible alliance. And a 2 count. Now as Dan Diz goes for the cover, this isn't even fair. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the tactics that Cobra Kai uses, but this just isn't fair. The Blacklist said that they were here to talk it over, or they wanted to make an announcement in the ring or whatever it is, but this is no. Looking for the 3 count. Dan Diz takes Extreme right back to his feet, and the Blacklist are just tearing away at Extreme. The Blacklist knows the Intercontinental Champion Masuda isn't in the building this evening, and it looks like they are trying to take full advantage of Cobra Kai. Extreme faring quite well in a 2-on-1 matchup here, despite being outnumbered. And right hands. DDT to the outside. Extreme really taking it to the next level. Trying to do all that he can to fend off 2 members of the Blacklist. The ref is out cold. Big dive into the corner, but it misses. White Boy V sets up. Big pile driver. Big pile driver. White Boy V. With the cover. 2. And a 2 count. As somehow Extreme manages to stay in this matchup. Running clothesline. Dan Diz and White Boy V, the entire Blacklist, trying to make a statement here tonight on Battle Zone. Perhaps to not only Cobra Kai, but the entire CAW universe. We know that they've been at ends since this past week, since their arrival with also Beer Nation. And wow, big knee to the face now. Extreme bleeding out through the mask. Dan Diz to the top rope. Big superplex from the top rope. Dan Diz now employing some of that mixed martial arts style attacks. Going for the cover. Dan Diz looks to go for the slam, but Extreme manages to escape. Wow! What was that? Extreme out of nowhere goes for the cover. 2! And nearly gets the 3 count. Extreme setting up! This could be bad news! White Boy V doesn't like the look of this! Big ride, there it is! Extreme powerbomb! Extreme looking for the cover, hooks the leg, can he do it? 2! No! Dan Diz with the kick out at 2. Dan Diz looks like he's in quite the daze now. Extreme taking Dan Diz to the top rope now. What does Extreme have planned? Wow! Extreme somehow fighting back! Going for the cover again, 2! And nearly a 3, but again, Dan Diz relentless. Dan Diz not willing to give up a win to a breakout superstar. The odds are certainly stacked in favor of the Blacklist. And here it is. There it is. Bang. There it is. Extreme has been blacklisted. The ref's not counting. What is the ref doing? 2, 3. The ref hesitant to call the count, as he knows that it is not a fair match. here we see it again. Extreme, the breakout hardcore champion, being blacklisted by I White Boy V and Dan Diz. The ref just not even wanting to count the pin. Delays as long as possible, but there's not much the ref can actually do to help Extreme in this situation. Just an unfortunate situation overall. One which was clearly implemented by the Blacklist because Extreme doesn't have any backup here on Battlezone this week. The Blacklist with a despicable win. Up next, two men who have faced off many times in the past, guaranteed to give us a classic match. Here today on Battlezone, Middle-Aged Nerd will take on Shinji Max. All right, here we go. We're getting started with the next matchup. The third matchup of the day. Here on Battlezone. Middle-aged nerd ready for battle here today. And this is going to be a tables match here today on Battlezone. The first to put the other through the table will be the winner.
You think you know me?
And here is Shinji Max. Multi-time champion in the independent scene. Ready to try and pick up a win here this week on Battlezone against Middle-Aged Nerd. All right, here we are. We are ready to get the matchup started here today. For matchup number 3, the tables matchup between Middle-Aged Nerd and Shinji Max. Big power bomb now by Middle-Aged Nerd. Shinji Max now with a Russian leg sweep takedown there. Big shot now with the table. Middle-Aged Nerd setting up. And Middle-Aged Nerd could be looking to finish this right here, right now. Going up to the second rope. Oh, whoa, no, oh my gosh, wow, it didn't break the table. Oh, wow. And again into the table, and another drop kick, but it doesn't break the table. Oh, man. Wow, this is getting wild already. Shinji Max now pounding away on Middle-Aged Nerd. Shinji Max now going to work on the arm. Middle-aged nerd now going to work, hammering away on Shinji Max. Wow! And the third drop kick through the table does it. Middle-aged nerd is walking away with a big victory over Shinji Max here this week on Battle Zone. A huge win this week for middle-aged nerd. Up next, Beastie will take on Queen Beast in a matchup, a collision of beasts from the women's division ready to duke it out here on Battle Zone. Here we go. We are ready to get the next matchup started. The women's division. Beastie Raw making her way to the ring. And here we go, women's division action. Here tonight in the fourth matchup of the day, Beastie Raw versus Queen Beast. Bounce off the ropes, tries for that roundhouse kick, but big suplex now by Beastie. Beastie draping Queen over the ropes and delivering some serious knees to the face now as Queen Beast falls to the outside. Beastie with the cover, but only going to get a 1 count here. Queen Beast takes a roundhouse kick to the face. Big roundhouse kick to the head now. Beastie goes for the cover. Can she finish it? 2. Big drop kick by Queen Beast as she's able to recover. Queen Beast applying a submission and turnaround pin, but it's kicked out immediately by Queen Beast. Queen Beast now trying to change the momentum of the match. 2. Beastie back to her feet now. And a couple of elbows break the hold. Beastie sets up. Firestorm. Can she end it right now? 2. And a near 3, but not enough. Queen Beast gets the shoulder up. She may be a little slow getting back to her feet after that huge firestorm. Beastie now throwing Queen Beast over the top rope to the outside. Big boot from the apron now as Queen Beast goes on the offensive. Queen Beast with the cover 2 and not able to keep it down for the 3 count. Surprisingly, the tag team partner and Beard Nation ally, My Lady Ball's not here at ringside today. She will be at ringside during the Beard Nation Tag Team Championship matchup in our main event here tonight against Fight or Flight. Beard Nation now 5 members strong here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. And a 1 count. Also, big shout out to our honorary CAW member, Evoke. Queen Beast now trying to stretch out Beastie here. Trying to make her submit. This has been quite a bit of a back and forth throughout the match. Up now for a suplex. Queen Beast hits the big suplex. Queen Beast now looking to apply the sharpshooter. Can she lock it, and it's locked in? Can she make Beastie submit? The submission is broken now. The lower back of Beastie sustaining quite a bit of damage during that sharpshooter. Queen Beast with the cover and a 2 count. Beastie gets a shoulder up. Big DDT from the second rope. Queen Beast nails Beastie. And a takedown as these two continue to exchange shots back and forth throughout the entire match. A great matchup between two of the best in the women's division. Beastie has been on a great hot streak as of late. Can it continue here today on Battle Zone against Queen Beast? Queen Beast with a suplex. Royal Lariat! Royal Lariat! 2! And nearly a 3! Beastie kicks out of the Royal Lariat. And Beastie with the cover of the 3 count. Beastie continues her fight towards the CAW Women's Championship. And she is looking better every week in the ring, showing constant improvement and working her way to a shot at that title. Beastie walking away with a big win this week over Queen Beast here on Battle Zone. All right, guys, there we go. I got that thing there. Just let me try and restore the commands here. I'm going to close down for a minute or two. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, they are. What the hell? I'm an idiot. What the hell's going on? Let me try and reset all of these. All right, let's see here. All right, up next, Ash Venom will take on 9 Blue as his feud with Amp Army continues. One man versus an entire army. Up next on Battlezone. All right, here we go. We are ready for the next matchup. Ash Venom, one of the closest members of the Breakout roster, looking to land himself a permanent position on Elite Stars. And he has certainly picked, or his opponent has picked him I'm not quite sure which, but certainly one of the most dominant forces ever in Champions Alliance Wrestling, however, has been overshadowed as of late with the onset of Beard Nation, Cobra Kai, and the Blacklist. All right, here we go. Ash Venom and 9 Blue facing off. Ash Venom going to work now. Nice recovery. 9 Blue tries to get a bit of an advantage here. Running Bulldog. As 9 Blue sees an opportunity. Ash Venom with a big knee. And another. Controlling the pace of this matchup here early on. Ash has had a great deal of success here over the last couple of weeks. Even managing to, as some would call it, complete luck, get a win in a non-title match over the CAW World Champion, Juno. Juno, of course, came back with another win the following week. However, a win nonetheless for Ash Venom in what could have been called the biggest matchup of his career. Ash Venom now taking the fight directly to Amp Army. And a running neckbreaker by Ash Venom. Ash Venom doing a real number here on 9 Blue now. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see Mr. Amplified get involved in this matchup. Nine Blue trying to get a little bit of momentum here in favor of Amp Army, but perhaps too little too late. Have to wait and see. Nice left-hand reversal now by Ash Venom. Ash Venom sets up for a fall away, but it backfires. And 9 Blue goes for the cover now. And a 2 count is all he's going to see. Nine Blue now locking in. That front face lock there. Big spine buster now. The cover by Nine Blue. 2 and a 2 count. Nine Blue setting up for a deadlift. Can he get all the weight up? Wow! Nine Blue lifting all of the weight of Ash Venom up. Using that core strength. Setting up. There it is! Big DDT. Can he finish it? Can Nine Blue? 2! And a near 3, not enough. So close. And this could be it. Deep Blue. There's Deep Blue. Nine Blue looks to end it. Hooks to leg. 2, 3. There's the 3 count. Nine Blue gets a big win for Amp Army over Ash Venom. Nailing that Deep Blue to put the finisher on the match. A big victory this week for Amp Army. All right. Get ready. We got 2 more matches up. Check your crowns, check your current balance, check your status. So you know how much you want to put down on the next matchup. Because this is going to be a hell of a one. Wooly Bully takes on Intercontinental Championship contender Getsagema. It's a Gemo gonna have to be very aware of Bully here today after Bully imploded the entire ring this past week, knocking his opponent unconscious in the process and walking away with a win by default. Bully with varying degrees of success so far, however, always entertaining to watch and to see that power that he puts forth in all of his attacks. And on the more technical side of things and the more enigmatic side of things, we have this man. One half of the Tag Team Harvest Moon, which has been put out of action by Juno, putting Omega Stig, the other half, into semi-retirement until the rising of the next Harvest Moon. Until then, the Enigma Getsugemo continues to roll his way to the ring, as it were. And here we go. We are ready to get things started here today. Bully Getsugemo facing off one-on-one here today on Battlezone. Get hype. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. Bully with a big backbreaker now. And it looks so easy for Bully to lift the weight of pretty much any competitor he's ever been in the ring with. Just the raw power. He's not as quick or as agile as some of the other members in the roster. However, he greatly overshadows them in terms of strength and raw power. Wow, tossing slam there by Bully. Bully now trying to chip away on Getsugemo. Claws to the back now. Bully looking to employ whatever sort of attacks he has to get a win here today. A win here today over Getsugemo would be huge in terms of momentum. Bully going for that bear hug there. Gets a Gemo now. On his feet as Bully takes some hard shots there. It's a Gemo pushed away now. Over the top DDT now. Gets a Gemo. Well scouted opportunity. Manages to capitalize. Big suplex now as Getsugemo continues to try and gain more momentum. Boot to the midsection. Getsugemo sets up. Wow, the strength lifting Bully and tossing him as if he were much lighter than he actually is. Wow. 2. And no, not enough. Bully back to his feet. Or sorry, back up anyway. And now he's back to his feet. Bully now sitting up. Big slam. Down goes Getsugemo. Bully and Getsugemo. Bully to bully suplex. Well executed bully to bully suplex there. Getsugemo now with the second rope and a bulldog from the second rope. Getsugemo using all the offensive he has here to try and take out Bully. And if that means an announce table must be destroyed, then apparently so be it. Wow, big back body drop. Just missed the table. Getsugemo has a plan! Can he execute it? What has he got planned for Bully? Setting up! Power bomb through the announce table! Wow! The count reaches 9! Bully is out on his feet! 10! Getsugemo puts Bully through a table and wins by countout! Wow! unexpected finish. CAW puts Wooly Bully out. And CAW getting as far away from that corner suplex that destroyed the ring last week and causing some destruction of his own by putting Wooly Bully through that table and getting the countout win. Impressive victory, to say the least. Annihilating Wooly Bully through that announcer's table. And get ready, because up next, the tag team matchup. The titles are on the line. Beard Nation's members, Evoke and the Fox, challenge Fight or Flight for their tag team championships here today in the main event of Battle Zone. Get ready to place your bets. Up next, the titles are on the line as Fight or Flight defends their titles against Beard Nation, Evoke, and the Fox. Get your bets in now. There isn't a whole lot of time to bet on the main event. The Tag Team Championships are on the line. Up next on Battle Zone. All right, here we go. The titles are on the line here tonight on the main event of Battlezone. Get hype, because up next, Beard Nation challenges Fight or Flight for the Tag Team Championship. And here comes the man who started it all, the leader of Beard Nation, Evoke. My Lady Balls will be at ringside for this matchup. These two tag teams with a lot of respect for one another, however, it will all be left outside of the ring here today for this championship matchup. His tag team partner, the Fox, who has seen great success since his arrival on the scene a few weeks back. Incredibly talented individual, a great addition to the ranks of Beard Nation. After weeks of fighting side by side with Evoke and Crimson Horizon, it will be interesting to see how they fare today in a championship setting. And here come the current CAW Tag Team Champions, Silence and Tannis, Fight or Flight. And here we go, we are set for Tag Team Championship action. Evoke getting us started here against Silence. Let's get this matchup underway. Silence in HD getting us started here today. Evoke, a former breakout hardcore champion, looks to take Beard Nation to the next level, so to speak, and bring home championship gold as a tag team. However, they will have their most challenging tag team matchup here to date against the current champions Fight or Flight. Big back neck breaker. Well placed, well timed by Evoke. Evoke, one of the best all around in Champions Alliance Wrestling today. Showing that on many occasions his well-roundedness has won him the hardcore title on Breakout. slam. Evoke goes to work. Big Northern Light suplex now as Evoke takes the fight to Tanis. Makes the tag. Tanis and the Fox now facing off. Tanis now finds an opportunity and hits the Fox with a pop-up powerbomb. Big elbow now as the Fox works away on Silence and HD. And a nice crucifix takedown by Silence. Sets up for the suplex into a neckbreaker. A nice reversal by the Fox. Locks in the head scissors and pounds away. Now as the Fox tries to gain the upper hand. And you're going to see both of these teams put it all on the line here today for the championship. The tag is made. In comes Tanis. Tanis gets caught in a hurricanrana. However, it doesn't take Tanis long to get back to his feet, and he's right back in it. Nice forearm now as the Fox gets from behind. The Fox with a modified looking Blue Thunder Bomb there, but will it be enough to get the finish? He hooks the leg, 2 and 2. Not going to see the 3 count. The tag is made. In comes Evoke. And now Evoke will be going toe-to-toe with Tanis. Two count. Evoke now taking the fight, and we're going to see some tag team action here. Big enziguri kick by Evoke as he's held in place by the Fox. Tanis sets up, big brain buster. Tanis nails the Fox with that devastating brain buster. Will it be enough? He hooks the leg for the cover, 2. And no, so close to retaining the titles, but not able to get that 3 count. The Fox back to his feet, breaks the hold. Tanis in the wrong corner now. Beard Nation going to work. Double team action. Big double flying forearms by Beard Nation. Evoke headed up top, but decides not to go for the high-risk maneuver. And there's some action happening on the outside of the ring now, as this fight cannot be contained within the ropes. 3 big clotheslines by Evoke, and now he's headed up for the ropes. And again, better safe than sorry as Evoke keeps looking for that top rope opportunity. And in they come, and they break it up. Silence breaks up the pin. And the cover, Silence not able to keep it down. Trying so hard to get the pinfall. Fight or Flight really wants to hang on to those tag team titles. Evoke is going to have to be on the lookout for complete silences. That could end this match in an instant. Evoke gets caught. Big high-flying drop. Silence goes for the cover. Can he finish it? 3, no, so close. Wow, unbelievably close call for Beard Nation. Sets up Sunset Powerbomb into the pin. 2, 3, no. And yet again, Evoke manages to escape the 3 count. What is my Lady Balls doing? What is she doing? Clearly getting frustrated now. On the outside. Doesn't want to cost Beard Nation complete silence. That could be it. We could have a winner. Too close to the corner, and Fox breaks it up. Evoke sustaining a huge amount of damage at the hands of Silence. A big shot. Silence looking to cut Evoke off, prevent him from the tag. Evoke with an elbow and he escapes. Evoke with a nice spine buster now. What is the Fox doing? The Fox jumped down. What is the Fox doing? Wow, face buster. The Fox and Evoke having words at ringside. What was that all about? Evoke with the cover. Silence there to break it up. The Fox is there to prevent any interference from Silence. Game over! Game over! Game over! That could be the end! 2 and it's broken up by Silence! Candace now throwing Evoke outside of the ring, and the Fox is there to cut him off. All hell is broken out. outside of the ring. The Fox cutting Tannis off before he can make it in there. Wow! Despite the quick disagreement just moments ago, the Fox is there to keep everything in order for Beard Nation. It's back in, Evoke! Evoke calling to Tannis. There is spinning back fist. There is blood all over the fists of Evoke. Big takedown now. Tannis, there is blood leaking everywhere, all below the mask of Tannis. Tannis gets the tag. Silence, lining Evoke up. Evoke desperately needs to get that tag in to the Fox. Evoke has sustained a ton of damage at the hands of Fight or Flight. The tag needs to be made. Silence headed to the top rope, ready to take flight. There it is, an elbow from the top. And another elbow. But Evoke manages to roll out of the way. Can he make the tag? Goes for the double chop and he's pushed away. Evoke with that well-executed Northern Lights, and he finally makes the tag into the Fox. The Fox now ready to go. Bouncing springboard Hurricanrana by the Fox. The Fox looking to win Beard Nation its first tag team championship. No, a 2 count. The Fox with a whip off the ropes now, and a big kick to the face of Silence. The Fox with a great opportunity here. And he sees the advantage. And a big arm drag. Silence makes the tag. Back in comes Tannis. Spinning Hurricanrana takedown now by Tannis. The Fox trying to get back in control of this matchup. Pulling on the leg now. Doing a number on the left leg of Tannis. Big Hurricanrana attempt gets turned into a powerbomb. The cover, 2, and no. Fight or Flight now taking the attack to Beard Nation. Standing moonsault now. Tannis looks to gain momentum. The Fox in the corner. The defending champions. Tannis Tannis from the second rope, big hurricanrana. And again with the cover, 2! And a near 3 count, but the Fox manages to escape the pinfall. An incredibly close matchup so far, highlighted by incredibly technical wrestling. Wow! Sunset powerbomb, the cover! No! Silence is there to break it up. In comes the tag, and now Evoke is the legal man. Evoke sets up. Game over number 2. Tannis has been hit with 2 game overs. Can Tannis continue? Can he kick out? 2, and it's broken up. Silence there to run interference. The Fox going at Silence. Tannis now with a reversal. Whip into the turnbuckle. Evoke with a reverse boot. Evoke now sends Tannis into the turnbuckle. Evoke now pounding away. Tannis gets taken to the top rope. Evoke sets up. Big backdrop. Evoke off the ropes and a big drop kick. And another. Swinging neck breaker. Evoke with a spinning back fist. Tannis could be in a lot of trouble. This could be the end. The Fox is there. No, so close. So close. We nearly had new tag team champions. Tannis covered in blood. Tannis with a curb stomp out of nowhere. Tannis with a cover. 2, 3. Fight or Flight somehow retains the tag team championship. your winners and still tag team champions, Fight or Flight, Tanis and Silence in HD. And Tanis might be headed off to seek medical attention. That nose could be broken. There is a good chance. It looks like his nose is broken.